Hello, dear friends. Today, I will share with you a powerful message from the grimoire Ars Goetia that can transform our view of life. We will talk about and tell the story of the 72 infernal spirits of King Solomon. Today, we will speak of Balam, the oracle of the three faces, in the darkness between worlds, where past, present, and future intertwine like serpents in agony. Balam rises, a terrible and majestic king, riding a bear with hollow eyes, a falcon perched on his wrist. The skies gaze upon men. Balam has not one face, but three. He speaks in a hoarse voice through three heads, one of a bull, symbol of untamed strength, one of a ram, symbol of sacrifice, and one of a man, mirror of reason. His eyes burn like embers, and his serpent tail whispers secrets that should never be heard. This demon does not merely see, he reveals. When invoked, he answers about what was, what is, and what is yet to come. He grants invisibility to those who must walk unseen and cunning, to those who must survive human chaos. Behind his monstrous form lies the forgotten legacy of the prophet, Balam, the one who dared to see good where others commanded him to see evil. Thus, Balam also protects the wronged, the accused, the persecuted. He guides those who walk the edge of public condemnation and offers them wisdom to forgive and to overcome. If truth is your weapon and darkness surrounds you, call upon Balam. But beware, he only answers those who dare to see with the eyes of the soul. Did you enjoy it so far? Then let us tell a story about him, but be careful. When you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. The triple voice of Balam, I, the call in the shadows. There was a village forgotten by roots and maps, nestled in the humid forests of a valley where the sun seemed never to reach fully. Its original name had been lost for centuries. The locals simply called it for the mist there never lifted. Everything was dense. The silence, the air, the time. In this village lived Jonas Velk, a 42-year-old scribe, fallen into disgrace after being falsely accused of witchcraft. His crime, discovering the truth behind a trial. A child unjustly burned at the stake. Jonas had the gift of remembering everything he read and had found in the old parish records, proof that the inquisitors had forged the accusations. But no one listened to Jonas. No one wanted to hear. He was beaten, humiliated, excommunicated, and cast into oblivion. Isolated in the cabin he had inherited from his grandfather, hermit considered too strange, Jonas spent his days in silence, writing compulsively by the flickering light of a candle. The walls of his house were covered in texts, drawings, seals, and coded phrases. He had been broken, but he had also been touched. In one of the books inherited from his grandfather, Jonas found a page glued between others, torn, sewn with strands of human hair, covered in symbols in archaic Latin and trembling handwriting. One name was repeated, Balam, and a warning. Truth has an owner. If you wish to see it, be worthy of its price. In the nights that followed, Jonas began to dream. A bear with hollow eyes, walked among the trees. A falcon followed it, and wherever it passed, the forest rotted. 2. The ritual. On a night of a lunar eclipse, Jonas did the unthinkable. Armed with cryptic instructions deciphered through weeks of fever and delirium, he prepared the circle. Black salt, charred bones, ink made from his own blood mixed with soil from the grave of the burned child. The mist invaded the cabin. The candles flickered backward, and time stopped. "Balam," he whispered. The ground shook from the ceiling. A black and translucent serpent crawled down, wrapping around his body, whispering into his ears in dead languages. And then the world went dark. When consciousness returned, the cabin had vanished. Jonas stood in a clearing that had never existed before. A whirlwind of black smoke swirled at the center. From it, Balam emerged, majestic, terrifying, biding a bear whose eyes were as hollow as a starless sky. On his wrist, the falcon stared at him like a mirror, and his head's strength. Roared the bull's head, sacrifice. Murmured the rams, reason. Whispered the man's. "Why do you call me, broken man?" Jonas, on his knees, trembling, replied, "I want justice. I want truth. I want them to see what I saw." Balam stood still for long seconds. Then his serpent tail moved. It touched Jonas's forehead, and his eyes burned. Then, "Seals," said the three voices in unison. 3. The visions. Jonas fell backward and saw everything. What was, what is, what will be. He saw the burned child. He saw the true faces of the murderous, corrupted men of faith. He saw his own ancestors and learned that his grandfather had also called Balam. He saw his death. He saw his life. Besides the secrets of the world. Time as a spiral. Evil as a mirror. Justice as a sacrifice. When he awoke, Jonas's eyes were white, but he saw more than ever, for the reward. From that day on, Jonas could no longer be touched. When people tried to harm him, he vanished before their eyes. His voice, however, echoed in the minds of others. He began to write. His texts mysteriously appeared on church benches, at the bottom of public notices, in the pages of prayer books, revelations, names, dates, hidden sins. The village went mad. Some fled, others went insane. The inquisitors were found dead with their eyes gouged out, falcon feathers shoved down their throats. But Jonas did not seek revenge. He sought truth, and for that he never stopped. The end and the beginning. Months later was nothing but ruins. No one dared enter, but they said that if you walked through the forest with a clean heart and closed eyes, you would hear 3 voices whispering in the wind. Strength lifts you. Sacrifice purifies you. Reason guides you. And if you dare to look with the eyes of the soul, you will still see Jonas there, writing at the edge of the world, under the protection of the eyeless bear, with a falcon watching from above. And behind him, always Balam, watching the past, the present, and what is yet to come. But remember, calling upon Balam has a price, and seeing the truth is often the highest of them all. Did you like this story? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for more content like this. Share it with your friends. Together we can strengthen our channel of knowledge, faith, and grow in wisdom. See you in the next video.